All right, so get this. We're diving into Helium 10 today.
Oh.
Whole bunch of stuff about it for Amazon sellers.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot.
And it's kind of like overwhelming, just all the different features.
Yeah, it's a suite of tools.
It is, yeah. It's not like one tool.
Right, yeah.
And it's supposed to like help you with everything.
Everything.
Like from like product research
Yep.
to like getting your listing good
Uh-huh.
and even like marketing.
Yeah, they're really trying to be the be all end all for Amazon sellers.
Yeah. And it's like that tagline that they have, like, save time, save money, sell smarter. I mean, who doesn't want to do that?
Right. Especially that first one, like save time.
Yeah.
Nobody has enough time.
Yeah, and time is money. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
If this thing can actually save you time by, streamlining stuff and like automating some tasks,
Yeah.
that would be huge.
It'd be huge, yeah.
And it's interesting, they've got like different pricing plans.
Yeah.
We were looking at Platinum and Diamond.
Yeah, Platinum is kind of like I guess the starter kit.
Yeah, it's like $80 a month.
Yeah.
But then Diamond is like way more. It's like $224 a month.
Yeah, for the high rollers.
Yeah, and they're marketing it as for like expert sellers looking to scale.
Mm-hmm.
But it's interesting how they're like really leaning into like, we're your partners in growth,
Oh, for sure. Like they want you to stick with them long term.
Totally, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So let's actually get into like the tools.
Okay.
What are these things and how do they actually like deliver on these promises?
Right.
Like one area that I thought was really interesting was like product research.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
that is, the foundation of a good Amazon business.
Yeah.
But it's also like so hard.
It is. It's really tough.
Like finding the right product.
Right.
It can be like finding a needle in a haystack.
Yeah. And that's what Helium 10 is really trying to help you with, I think.
Yeah, they've got like black box
Yeah.
and X-ray.
Yeah.
What are those things?
So Black Box is kind of like your research assistant.
Okay.
You can tell it, I want a product in this category
Uh-huh.
with, this price range,
Okay.
these estimated sales.
Yeah.
And it'll try and find products that match that for you.
So it's not just like throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks.
Right. It takes a lot of the guesswork out of it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So that's black box, and then what's X-ray?
So X-ray is all about like profitability.
Okay.
So you're looking at a product maybe that Black Box found for you. You can use X-ray to see like, okay, what are other people selling this for? How many are they selling?
Yeah.
What are the fees going to be?
Okay.
So you can really get a good idea of the profit margin.
So like black box is helping you find promising products.
Yes.
X-ray is helping you like figure out, is it actually worth it?
Exactly.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then of course you need keywords, right?
Oh, of course. That's like the lifeblood of Amazon.
That's the whole point.
It is.
You need to get people to find your stuff.
Yep.
And they've got some interesting tools for that too.
Yeah, Cerebro and Magnet.
Cerebro and Magnet.
Yeah.
Like what are those all about?
So Cerebro is like reverse engineering your competitors.
Oh.
So you can see what keywords they're ranking for.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So I could like see what my competitors are doing that's working and like steal their traffic.
Well, strategically borrow.
Strategically borrow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see, their ASI,
Uh-huh.
you plug it in,
Yeah.
it shows you all the keywords they're ranking for.
And like how much traffic those keywords are getting.
Yeah, the search volume, how competitive they are.
Okay, so I can see like, oh, this is working for them. Maybe I should, try this too.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
And then Magnet is kind of the opposite.
Okay.
You give it a seed keyword, and it gives you a whole bunch of related keywords.
So like it finds all these like long tail keywords.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So between Cerebro and Magnet, you can like build a whole keyword strategy.
Yeah, they work really well together.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But even if you have like the perfect product and the perfect keywords, your listing needs to be good.
Oh yeah,
You
absolutely.
need to convert.
Yeah, you gotta convince people to buy the thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it looks like they've got some tools for that too.
Yeah, Frankenstein Scribbles listing analyzer.
Oh my God, that's a lot.
It is a lot, yeah.
So Frankenstein, is that like putting together a monster listing?
Kinda. So you're taking all your keywords, you're putting them into Frankenstein.
Yeah.
It helps you refine them, get rid of duplicates,
Uh-huh.
and just kind of organize them.
Okay, so it's like taking all this like messy keyword research
Right.
and like making it nice and clean.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. And then with Scribbles.
So Scribbles is like it helps you write your listing.
Okay.
So you take your nice organized keywords from Frankenstein, and then you can use scribbles to put them into your title, your bullet points, to your description, and make sure you're using them the right amount.
So make sure that you're not like keyword stuffing and it sounds all weird.
Right, exactly.
Gotcha.
It helps you sound like a human.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So Frankenstein has organized the keywords, and Scribbles is like helping you write the listing.
Yes.
Okay, cool. And then what's Listing Analyzer?
So Listing Analyzer, you put your AS sign in, and it looks at your listing, and it gives you kind of a report card.
Okay.
And it says, you need more keywords here. Your images aren't good enough. Things like that.
So it's like telling you how to improve your listing to rank better.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So that's Frankenstein Scribbles and Listing Analyzer. That's a lot for listing optimization.
It is, yeah.
But wait, there's more.
There's more.
It's not just product research keywords and listings. They also have tools for like operations, analytics, and marketing.
They do. Yeah.
What is all that about?
So operations is like all the boring stuff, like managing your inventory, handling returns, just making sure everything is running smoothly behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And then analytics, that's all about the data.
Okay.
So you can see, how your products are selling, what your keyword rankings are. Just track your performance over time.
So it's like it gives you all this information to make better decisions.
Right. Exactly.
That's cool. And then marketing. So are they like helping you run ads and stuff too?
They do, yeah.
Wow.
They have tools for like PPC campaigns.
Okay.
So yeah, they're trying to be like the one-stop shop for Amazon sellers.
That's a lot.
It is a lot.
I mean, so we talked about like the features and stuff.
Yeah.
But like, how do we know this actually works?
Right. Well, I mean, they have over 2 million sellers using their platform.
2 million. That's like a lot of people.
It's a lot of people.
That's like a small country.
Right. Yeah.
So clearly they're doing something right.
Yeah. And if you look at the testimonials and stuff from people using it, they all say the same things,
Yeah.
I'm saving time. My business is more efficient. I'm making more sales.
So these are like real people, like actually getting results.
Right. It's not just like marketing hype.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
But, even with the best tools, you still got to put in the work.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Like no software is going to magically make you successful.
No, you gotta know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to hustle.
Right.
But it sounds like this could be a really powerful tool.
Yeah. If you use it right.
Yeah.
It could definitely be a game changer.
Cool.
Yeah.
So before we wrap up this first part of our deep dive, I want to leave our listeners with a question. With all this data, all these tools, all this potential at your fingertips, what are you going to do with it? How are you going to actually make this work for your business?
It's all about taking action.
Exactly.
Okay, so we're back and we're talking about Helium 10.
Helium 10. Yeah.
It's a lot to unpack, right?
It is. It really is. I mean, we've talked about like all these different tools.
Yeah.
And, the different plans they have.
Yeah.
It's kind of overwhelming.
It is, but it's a good thing, though.
Yeah, like in a good way.
In a good way.
It's like there's so much you can do with it.
Exactly.
But one question I had is like, is this only for like, serious Amazon sellers?
Right.
Like people who are already like killing it,
I mean, it can be a little intimidating if you're just starting out.
Yeah.
But they actually have a bunch of free tools.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can kind of try it out.
Oh, that's cool.
Before you commit to a paid plan.
So like even if you're on a budget,
you
can still like mess around with it and see what it's about.
Exactly, yeah.
What kind of free tools do they have?
Well, they have a Chrome extension.
Oh, okay.
That's really popular.
I heard of that, yeah.
Yeah, and it gives you like a bunch of information right on the Amazon product page.
So like what kind of information?
Like, estimated sales, keyword data.
Okay.
Even like profitability calculations.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so you can kind of see like, okay, is this product worth selling?
Right.
Just by looking at the product page.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's say I'm like intrigued by the free tools.
Yeah.
And like, okay, I'm ready to like take the plunge, and sign up for a paid plan. What kind of like support can I expect?
Oh, their support's amazing.
Really?
Yeah, they have like email support, phone support.
Okay.
But they also have a huge online community.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So like you can actually connect with other sellers.
Yeah.
Get advice.
Yeah, it's great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Because like I feel like a lot of times with this stuff, you sign up for the software and then you're just kind of like on your own.
Right.
To figure it out.
Exactly.
But it sounds like they actually like...
Yeah. They want you to succeed.
Yeah, they want you to succeed.
Yeah.
They're invested in your success.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So you mentioned that they have like over 2 million sellers?
Yeah, over 2 million.
Using the platform?
Yeah. It's crazy.
I mean, that's
huge.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, clearly they're doing something, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, that's...
Yeah.
You know, it's not just like a fluke.
Right.
That many people are like...
Yeah, they're happy with it.
Happy with it and getting results.
Exactly.
So, okay, but let's like zoom out for a second.
Okay.
And like talk about the bigger picture here. Amazon is like a constantly changing landscape, right?
It is. It's like a jungle out there.
It is. Yeah, it's like
constantly changing.
The rules are always changing.
Yeah.
New competitors are popping up all the time. It's just like
it's tough.
Really tough to keep up.
Yeah, you got to be on your toes.
Yeah.
So it's not enough to just have the right tools.
Right.
You got to have the right mindset too.
Okay, so what does that mean?
Like you got to be adaptable. You got to be willing to learn. You got to be constantly evolving your strategies.
So it's not just like set it and forget it.
No.
You gotta like
you gotta be proactive.
Be proactive and like stay on top of things.
Exactly.
Okay, so
Helium 10 can help you with that. It can give you the data. It can give you the insights to make those decisions.
So adapt and stay ahead of the curve.
Right, exactly.
Okay, so let's like recap here.
Okay.
What have we learned about Helium 10?
So it's a suite of tools. It's for Amazon sellers of all levels.
Yeah. From beginners to like...
Yeah, beginners to experts.
Yeah, the pros.
Yeah.
They've got a bunch of different plans to fit different budgets and needs.
Yeah, they have something for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it sounds like their customer support is really good.
It is amazing. Yeah. They're really invested in their community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're like a serious Amazon seller...
Yeah.
Or even if you're just thinking about getting started...
Yeah.
Helium 10 is definitely like...
It's worth checking out.
Worth checking out.
Yeah.
But like, we've thrown a lot of information at you.
We have.
It's a lot to digest.
Yeah.
So
we have a resource for you.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. We partnered with Helium 10 to give you guys a direct link to their website.
Okay.
So you can go check out the different plans, check out their free tools.
Yeah.
You can even sign up for a free trial.
Oh, wow.
And just test drive the software.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Where can people find that link?
It's in the show notes for this episode.
Okay.
But we'll spell it out for you right now. It's bit.ly /3 AU6
AU6SNE.
SNE. Got it.
Yeah, bit.ly /3AU6SNE.
Okay, cool.
So you can go check it out.
I'll definitely be checking that out after this.
Yeah, me too.
But before we do that,
yeah,
I think it's important to remember that like no software is gonna magically make you successful.
It's not a magic bullet.
Yeah.
You still got to put in the work.
Yeah.
You gotta hustle. You gotta know what you're doing.
Yeah, you gotta learn. You gotta adapt.
Exactly.
So before you like dive headfirst into Helium 10
or
any software for that matter, take a step back.
Yeah.
Think about your business.
Think about your goals.
Your goals.
Yeah.
What are you trying to achieve?
What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Where do you need help?
And then like once you have a good understanding of that,
right,
then you can start looking at the tools
and figure out which ones are gonna like actually help you.
Yeah, because there's a lot of tools out there.
Yeah.
And it's easy to get overwhelmed.
It is.
Yeah.
So just be strategic about it.
Yeah. Choose the ones that are right for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know we've been talking about Helium 10 a lot.
Yeah.
But I want to leave you with a question.
Okay.
What unique value do you bring to the Amazon marketplace?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Like what makes you stand out from the crowd?
What's your secret sauce?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, that's what's going to make you successful.
Right. Like you could have the best tools in the world, but if you don't have something unique to offer, you're not going to get very far.
Yeah, you're just going to be another face in the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just think about that.
Yeah, what makes you special?
What makes you special?
What's your story?
What's your story?
Right, so
on that note, we're going to wrap up the second part of our deep dive into Helium 10. Stay tuned for the final part.
Yes.
Where we'll explore some additional resources and leave you with some final thoughts to inspire your Amazon journey.
All right. See you in the next part.
See you then.
Okay. So we're back for the final part of our Helium 10 deep dive.
It's been a journey.
It has been a lot of information.
A lot to unpack.
Yeah. And I feel like we've only just scratched the surface, you know?
Right. There's so much to this platform.
There is.
I mean, it's clear they're trying to be like the the one-stop shop for Amazon sellers.
It really does feel like that. I mean, for any problem you have, they're like,
yeah,
we got a tool for that.
Exactly. Like, don't worry, we got you covered.
Yeah, but I think it's important to remember, you know, in all this talk about tools and features and data and all that stuff, we're not just like robots selling products.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. There's a human element to it.
There is, yeah. It's about building a business, connecting with customers.
Exactly.
Like creating something meaningful.
Yeah, and I think Helium 10 gets that.
Yeah.
They're not just about like automating everything. They're about like empowering sellers to focus on what they do best.
So it's like they're taking care of all the boring stuff.
Yeah, all the tedious stuff.
Repetitive tasks, the data analysis, and then that frees you up to focus on like the creative stuff.
Exactly.
The strategy, the customer relationship.
Yeah, you can focus on the big picture.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, Helium 10 is giving you the stage, but you still get to put on the show.
I like that analogy.
Yeah, and that's what's so cool about Amazon. You know,
it is.
Like anyone can build a successful business if they have a good idea and they're willing to put in the work.
Right.
But it's also like super competitive.
Oh, yeah. It's a jungle out there.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how does Helium 10 help sellers like actually stand out and make sales?
Well, one of the key things is data.
Data again.
Data, yeah. They're all about data.
Why is data so important?
Because data tells you what's working and what's not working. Okay.
It helps you understand your customers, your competitors.
The market.
So it's not just like throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks.
Exactly. You got to be strategic.
You got to use the data to make informed decisions.
Right.
Okay. But like even with all the data in the world, you still got to know how to use it, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like, does Helium 10 help with that?
Yeah, they have a ton of resources. Like training videos, webinars, blog posts. They even have a dedicated support team.
Oh, wow. So it's like they're not just giving you the data and then like, good luck.
No, they want you to succeed.
You want you to understand the data.
Yeah, they want to help you use it to grow your business.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've talked about the tools, the data, the support. But before we wrap things up, I want to go back to mindset for a second.
Mindset, yeah, that's crucial.
It is, because you can have all the best tools in the world.
Yeah.
But if you don't have the right mindset, you're not going to get very far.
Right, you got to have the right attitude.
So what does that mean? Like, what's the right mindset?
It's about being curious, you know?
Okay.
Being willing to learn and adapt. Being open to new ideas.
So it's like always be learning.
Always be learning. Always be growing.
Don't get complacent.
Exactly. Yeah, the Amazon landscape is always changing.
You got to stay ahead of the curve.
You got to stay ahead of the curve, yeah.
All right, so as we wrap up this Helium 10 deep dive, I want to leave our listeners with one final thought.
Okay, hit me.
Dream big.
Dream big, yes.
Don't be afraid to take risks.
Take risks.
And don't be afraid to use the tools and resources that are available to you.
To achieve those dreams.
Exactly.
And if Helium 10 feels like the right tool for you,
be
sure to check out the link in the show notes.
It's bit.ly/3AU6SNE.
That's right, bit.ly/3AU6SNE.
All right, that's it for this deep dive. Thanks for listening.
Thanks, everyone.